name is Kevin Fernandez, and welcome to my channel, Gamers Genie. Today, we're going to do an unboxing video on the game Dune Imperium Uprising. This game is it's like an expandalone, I guess, is the best way to describe it for Dune. You can get this on its own. You don't really need the original Dune Imperium game, but you can add this to your Dune Imperium game to make it a 6-player game where you play 3 players versus 3 more players. So you can play it by itself. You can also play it with your Dune Imperium sets that you've already have, including the expansion sets that they have already released previously, like the Rise of Ix or something like that. I do like Direwolf's games. Dune is definitely one of the coolest games that they have brought out. I really do enjoy it. I like the artwork on this, but that's enough chit chat. Let's crack this nut open, see what's inside. Okay, so we got our box here. We're getting ready to open up the game. The artwork looks pretty cool, just as usual. I do like there's a little more detail on this box versus the previous box. The previous box for Dune Imperium, like, the artwork's pretty lackluster in box art. I really do like that they actually decided to put something on here. So we're gonna take this. Shows us some of the stuff that we're gonna encounter inside the box. We're gonna Okay, we're gonna open this up. Come on, let's get it open. Okay, there we go. We got our, this is advertising all their products previously. Immortality, that's the other expansion that they brought out. Rise of Ix and Immortality. Oh, it looks like there's also like a little bit of a pack that goes with the Dune Imperium Deluxe Edition. Okay, and here's our gigantic rule book of massive that explains everything. Reference sheets and instructions how to play solo, 2 players. This is the instructions on how to play a 6-player game. Okay. Looks like an overlap for your board. And this one also looks like for the Empire's overlap. And we're going to punch out new victory tokens. That one doesn't matter for us here, and I'll explain why. So we got some new tokens. Have no clue what those are for. A lot of this stuff I will not be able to tell you what these are for. If you guys know, like, I don't know, if you guys are big Dune fans, you could probably tell me what those are. I'm trying, okay? I'm trying. Just want to make sure everything's all punched out. We got our punchables. They're punchable. Gonna bring this. I know it feels like I'm going pretty fast, but there's a lot of game. These Dune games have a lot of components with them. So we got a lot of game to get through. I just want to make sure we get through it all okay. I'm gonna try not to talk so much because this adds attack. I'm gonna try not to talk so much. Oh, they're for the Rise of Ix expansion. I can't remember which expansion we have. We only have one of the expansions. Oh wait, there's a Rise of Ix. We have Rise of Ix, we don't have Immortality. Okie dokie. So we're gonna This is a new piece right here. That's for riding on the sandworms. Those are tools that they use to ride on the sandworms. And these are like fortifications, like walls, to protect yourself in battle. These are the flags. If you've seen my previous unboxing video, I don't need to really show that much about these because these are not new to this game. These are all stuff that are to the original Dune Imperium game. So that's why I'm not putting that much detail on these. I understand if you have just discovered Dune for the first time and this is your discovery for it. First of all, thank you very much for having our channel be your discovery of this game. But I will leave a link to my Dune Imperium unboxing video, the original one, in the video, as well as our how to play video on how to play Dune Imperium. And of course, I will make a. Hopefully, I'll make a how to play video soon on this new Uprising, on the game Uprising. But I have a lot of scripts I have to get through currently, so this one, unfortunately, cannot be my top priority. But of course, as usual, if you guys would like it to be my top priority, all you need to do is just put it down in the comments below. Just let me know. I do listen. I do listen to those comments, okay? Okay. Start a car. Just gotta make sure I can carefully get through here because I'm pretty sure everything's gonna have like a special location. Yeah, I have no clue what these are for. I don't know if these are for like the original board. I'm pretty sure in the rule book it explains it, but we got some of them seems like they're just okay. So this is the first player token. I do have a much better looking first player token from having the deluxe edition, and I will probably use the deluxe edition stuff when I play the game with Jordan. All right, there's all the cool stuff. Cards, tokens. But first, let's take a look at the brand new board. As you can see, there seems to be a lot more space. It seems to be a lot more intricate versus like the original board, but it still keeps that very basic stuff with the very basic symbology and everything. Keeps it very to the letter. It's also double-sided. I'm assuming that's for player count. I'm trying to see if there's anything on this board that indicates that this is for a specific number of players, but I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it at all. Sorry, guys. Yeah, this one is if you're playing the original 1 to 4 player game. So I guess the other side is if you're playing a 6 player game. That's pretty cool that you get to play this with 6 people. I don't know how that's going to work. I don't know how that's going to translate. If I actually do ever play a 6 player game, I will let you all know my thoughts on a separate video. Of course, I don't do reviews. I just, I just kind of go, oh, okay, it works pretty well. Now, naturally, I'm probably going to say it works really awesome. That's why I don't do reviews, because my reviews are very one-sided. I'm unable to differentiate my opinion from my inner geek. And that's something that I do have a lot of major respects for people like Tom Vassell. They could let their inner geek out, but they do show a level of professionalism even when they do let their inner geek out. So these are new intrigue cards. These are all the new intrigue cards with all these cool new bonuses. I wonder how this is going to stack up. Intrigue, I like how they made them bigger. The intrigue cards, I believe, were smaller when this game first came out. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I'm also curious. The reason why I want to play a 6-player game in this is because, oh, and there's objective cards. I have no clue what those are. And then back to intrigue. Now, I am kind of wondering how this is going to pan out with a 6-player game. It just felt so balanced, even when I played this game with 4 players. I just don't know, is this going to tip the scales? Is this going to make it too unbalanced? Is this going to make it, are they still able to make it very balanced? I really do hope so, but the only way I can actually determine that is if I play a 6-player game myself. So now we have our cards. These are a lot of the traditional cards that we get in the original one, but this one's a new one. Prepare the Way, that's a new one right there. The Spice Must Flow, that's not a new card at all. Cargo Runner, okay, that's a little bit new, I think. I don't know, I can't remember all the cards. Yeah, I'm not going to name them all. I'm just going to show off the coolness that is these Dune cards. The artwork is friggin' phenomenal, as per usual. This is the single player mode cards. It helps that I now know a little bit about Dune Imperium and how it's played, so I can talk about this in a little more greater detail, as you can see if you check out our original unboxing video on Dune Imperium. I'm okay with that, you know. We grow. So these are like some of the original cards that were originally in the game, but I think they're recruiting cards. They're all recruitable. I don't know. I wonder if it's like Harry Potter Hogwarts Battle, where if you have the character cards, you can't have those cards as recruitable cards, because like they introduced in Potions and Charms Harry, Ron, and Hermione as playable cards, but if you have Harry, Ron, or Hermione, or Neville, or Luna or Jenny, you can't have those cards as recruitable cards. I guess you can't just say, oh well, I just casted a spell to turn them into 2 or something like that. I hate the static. We got some more cards. There's a lot of cards in this this deck builder. This is one of the best deck builders I've played. I do love this deck builder. But what do you expect from the company that gave you, Clank? Clank is still a very popular game to this day. So why should you be surprised? Oh, and they also made the Wild Tiled West recently. Oh my gosh, Direwolf is like really kicking butt. They don't release that many games, but the few they do, they kick butt. I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely quality over quantity there. Not to say that other game companies, it's like, oh, this is terrible, but I feel like they need to have a draw to the game. Like something that draws them to want to make the game. All right. Whew. Here's the worm token. Oh. I'm going to keep these in, but I'm going to remove the gel packs. Just because I want to keep this nice and neat. We'll see what we do. These are the tokens, but they added some colors. So red, blue, green, and gold are like the original colors, but then they added black. I'm going to pull them out so I can show you them. They added this other shade of blue and this black. like a sky grayish blue. I don't know how I feel about that they have blue and blue. Okay, and these of course are our tokens for these are the troop tokens. Those little cubes, they represent your troops. Now of course, wow, back in the day. These are our spice. The little ones just represent 1 spice, but the big one right there, that one represents 5 spice. And of course, we got more moisture. We have more moisture tokens. Okay, and we're gonna bring out the Solari. Yeah, see, for a big difference right now, one of the major differences is I actually know what all this stuff represents now. So again, just like the spice, the big one is 5 Solari and the small one is 1 Solari. I'm gonna name, if I know it, I'm gonna name it. And okay, so this is pretty friggin' sweet. This miniature is just so cool. I believe these are to replace the ones I previously showed you. So if you're playing with the deluxe edition, you have like a really cool deluxe version of that. So it's not just like that. Of course, we have more soldiers, and I will show you. Why am I not taking them out of their package? Because those are little cubes and they'll get everywhere. And then we have, I don't know what. But they're all colored in the colors of the different characters' colors. So, I don't know. I don't know if it was from a previous expansion. I don't know if it's from this version of the game. But I cannot wait to find out. Oh, well, at least I found out how to put all those tokens back. Okay, and then we have these. I don't know what those are for now, because I've noticed you have gold and red, blue and green, but you don't have that black, and you don't have that gray color. Now, of course, these are our tokens, our little workers. This is also a worker placement game. I'm just gonna show what that is. See, again, like they added extra colors, but I don't know why they didn't do that with these. That's a little confusing. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure it'll be answered when I read the rule book, but other than that, all right, here we go. Okay, so character cards. We got Moadib. That's Paul. Another Harkonnen. Lady Morgan Fenring. We got Lady Amber Metalui. Gurney. Yes. He's a playable character now. Lady Jessica. Princess Irulan. That's played by, oh my gosh. The actress's name is escaping me. I know she's in the Marvel Cinematic Universe currently, playing Yelena Belova, and she was in Puss in Boots. Oh my gosh, the name. If you guys can remember this actress's name, can you please put it down in the comments below? Because I'm having a major brain fart. Staben Took. Shaddam Kara the Fourth, and then we're back to. Okay, so this will go here, and then what we'll do is for now we'll just take all the tokens and we'll put it in this spare bag right here. Make sure that the spare bag has like everything in there because we want to make sure, and then of course everything will be reorganized as we progress by playing this game as well. But this is exciting. Now I'm not gonna lie, I was not excited about this version of Dune Imperium. I love Dune Imperium, don't get me wrong, but this just felt like, to me, just something kind of cheap. But, you know, it's Direwolf, so cheap is never a word you should use to describe them. This does not feel cheap, it feels very expensive. Okay, pack these up, pack these up, pack these up, pack these up. Oh my gosh, we got so much stuff to pack. And then we got, let me put the game board right here. Kind of wondering, would that help? Okay, I think I can put these like here. I think that'll work. And I put this over here. Okay, now that is everything in the expand-alone Dune Imperium Uprising. Well, that's everything inside Dune Imperium Uprising. I am so excited to try out this game. It looks really interesting and it looks like it's going to add a lot to the current game of Dune Imperium. I do love Dune Imperium. I love the expansion. I haven't played the Immortality expansion thus far. If you guys have an opinion about the Immortality expansion, can you please let me know in the comments below? Love to hear from you. But, you know, and again, if anybody can remember the name of the actress who plays the princess in this movie, please put it down in the comments below, because I cannot remember her name. I remember her character from Marvel, but I don't remember her name. I know she plays Yelena Belova, and I know she plays Goldilocks in Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. I know that, but the name is just, her name is just brain fart. But anyways, if you are a big fan of this channel, consider becoming a Patreon supporter on our Patreon page. It can give you early access to how to play videos, like how to play Dune Imperium Uprising. I'd like to thank our current Patreon supporters. Your donations mean a lot. If you'd like to be a Patreon supporter, you can support us for as little as $1 a month. I'll leave a link to that in the description below. Of course, once again, if you guys want me to fast track this game, just let me know in the comments as well. But I will definitely need to play it a couple times just to make sure I get the rules down. I know a lot of the rules from Dune Imperium, but I want to know, like, what are they adding to these rules? Are they just for the 6-player mode and stuff like that? So there's a lot more. So I do ask for your patience. Even if you ask me to fast track it, I am going to have to take a lot of time to make sure I understand this. So it might not come as soon as possible. I know you guys are like really understanding, and I really appreciate it. Thank you very much for that. So be on the lookout for the how to play video of Dune Imperium. But if you want to know how to play the original Dune Imperium and not Uprising, you can just click on the video that I linked in here, or you can click on the description below and you can check that out. Be on the lookout for the how to play video on Uprising. But until then, thanks for the views.